Yeah! Howdy, welcome back. Bit hypocritical if you have watched the last video. I am doing a pickups. Pickups. Got a lot of pickups to showcase. The time period of these pickups is from, I think, November last year to current day now. I haven't got anything for quite a while, but quite a while for me is like 2 weeks. So yeah, but for the format, I'm going to start from the bottom up: shoes, into pants, into shirts, into overshirts, into jackets, into coats. So if you guys want to see specific things, you can skip ahead. I will have B-roll showing over here of how they look on body for reference. So I am 5'9", 5'10"-ish, depending. I am 70 kilos on average, and I'm like I would say like a slim kind of body type. I don't know how you explain it. If you were interested in some of these items or these brands that I am showcasing, those are my measurements for comparison, so you can figure out what they look like on body in real life in the B-roll. So yeah, without further ado, I shall start with my boots that I picked up. I do wear these a lot, and I haven't cleaned them or polished them recently, or if ever. Give it a bit more wear and then I'll clean it. Maybe I'll clean it today, actually. So a little bit of context as to why I picked these up. Oh, it's disgusting. Why I got these. So these are the Leon Emmanuel Blanc distortion work boots. I believe that's their name. I got them from Hide M. It's an online German retailer, but they also have a physical store. If I ever do travel, I'd love to visit their store. They stock a bunch of avant-garde brands such as M.A. Cross, BBS, Boris B. Johnsonberry. Who else? Leon, LEB for short. Yeah, other brands like that. Yeah, these are listed on the website as the LEB Combat Distortion boots. I think it's appropriate though, because I think these are definitely more of a combat kind of boot look, and that's why I did pick these up. I picked these up because I saw, well, my Viridi-Anne boots are on consignment at a store called shop.cotj. It's in Newtown in Sydney. So if you live in the Sydney area and you want to buy those boots, go visit that store and check them out. So I got these as a replacement, or an early replacement for those. These boots take all the boxes that I want in a boot. They are very expensive, but like this is definitely an investment piece and something I can see myself wear for a lifetime. They fit perfectly. They have everything that I want in a boot, and that is, in terms of details, a front lace, but it's a bit asymmetric. So if you can see, it's kind of tilted to the side, and most importantly, it has a zip. I cannot stand lacing because I'm such a lazy piece of shit. Almost all my footwear needs to like slip on or be zipped up, or you know, just easy to put on. I hate doing laces. I literally browsed every website, every option, and this is what I landed on. Usually when I tie these up, I loop the lace around and then just do a double knot. I think it looks really cool. The laces kind of dangle. I do like. The reason I want the laces is because I think it adds a bit of gives that combat look, but it also gives a bit of interest in the front. It's not like the Guidis, so it's not like I have two boots that kind of do the same thing. This is definitely more militant and military and more casual, I'd say. So yeah, super beautiful pair of boots. This is actually Guidi leather, so same kind of quality as Guidi. The reason I went with LEB is because I know for a fact that they work with like real artisans and real craftsmen, and I wanted something that was genuine quality rather than something like, say, an SLP where they kind of cut quality, cut corners, and just give you that aesthetic. I wanted something that had the aesthetic, the quality as well. So that's why I ended up getting these. Some other further details is actually this asymmetric, I don't know, seam work, I'd say. It's quite hard to show, but you get a better look on the body. It's a bit closer look. There's a stitch work down all the way down the front in this one. It's only kind of like halfway down. Very, very intricate kind of detailing that I really love, and that's why these boots to me are like my holy grail, basically. Yeah, the shape is really beautiful. I really love this bulbous sort of shape as well. To me, I have a really big toes, so I need to have this sort of shape. And sneakers, a lot of the time, they kind of taper down towards the toe, and that's what I hate. These boots are literally perfect. Perfect boots. Could not recommend anything better than these. Actually, I can recommend an alternative. To me, I was also looking at the Julius 7 combat boots. They do have a zip as well, and they do have laces in the front. I think they're slightly higher, which honestly I really like as well. I wanted something with a high shaft. I would say as an alternative, the combat dual zips by Julia 7 are also really good. I don't know about the quality about those, but I'm going to assume that they're really high quality because Julius they don't really dip down in terms of quality. But that does mean that they are super expensive as well. Yeah, the boots are handcrafted in Germany. This is a very big pickup for me. I'm gonna have them for a lifetime, hopefully. Okay, moving on, I'm gonna show some pants, trousers, and denim. First of all, we have this very unique pair of denim. My plan is to wear these during this winter period. If you guys don't know, in Sydney it is winter, so it's a lot colder now. But these are a pair of Naked and Famous, made in Japan. I think they're called Emperor of Slub. Yeah, Emperor of Slub in a grand blue. The fit that I got was an easy guy fit, which is a lot more of a like that sort of relaxed, spacious kind of fit. And honestly, the waist is a bit too big on me, but I haven't washed these yet, so I'm planning to wash them and hopefully they shrink and fit me perfectly after the first wash. I got these in a size 32 for reference, and I'm usually a 32, like a true 32 waist, and on their website they do vanity sizing, so this is actually a 34-inch waist across. Be very mindful of their measurements on their website. I did double check my measurements. Everything else fits perfectly except for the waist, so yeah, that's a bit of a pain in the ass for me. So what's really interesting about this pair of denim is that they are so irregular and so slubby that it kind of looks like corduroy. I believe the ounce is it's like a 32 ounce or something like that. Some insane heavyweight denim. Yeah, my idea was to wear these during the winter and sort of like keep warm in these, but they are so thick. I mean, hopefully you can see the detail on that. It's just super irregular, super weird, super funky. And I thought it was something different and unique, and it kind of spices up my wardrobe and my fits for the winter, so that's why I picked these up. And it is actually a wide pair of pants, well, relatively wide pair of pants for me, so that is something I love to play with. Yeah, as you can see in the B-roll, I'm wearing my boots with everything. I mean, it goes to show how versatile those boots are, but you know, not necessarily showcasing how I would style these in like everyday sense, but yeah. Yeah, you can wear other things, but in this particular video, I'm just wearing my boots with all my clothes that I've picked up. The details, it's actually got a super thin leather patch on the back, mini selvage on the bottom. I did get these hemmed. I think it is a 27-inch inseam. The Easy Guy fit has a really high rise, so the inseam is actually kind of shorter. It kind of makes up for it because of the rise, so like it kind of drops a bit lower. That's pretty much all I have to say on this pair of denim. I think they're amazing and super cool. Really expensive, but it's super unique and you can't get this anywhere else, and that's like what I would go for Naked and Famous for, is that really unique, special, kind of unique, quirky denim. And then another pair of Naked and Famous denim. The denim is called a black waxed stretch denim. So it's got, I think, 2% elastane. Yeah, 2% elastane, 98% cotton. But unlike like those Levi's or those H&M or minimal kind of denim with like 2% elastane in it, these aren't actually that stretchy, honestly. I mean, they barely stretch, as you can see here. Like, I am pulling quite hard and they are barely stretching. I don't know why. Yeah, even though it is 2%, it still kind of has a structure to it, and it's not, it definitely doesn't give the feel of like a skinny jean, you know, like those stretchy skinny jeans or like anything from like Uniqlo. It definitely doesn't feel like there's stretch in it. It is a very lightweight denim. I think I believe it's a 9-ounce denim. I could be wrong, but these are super, in my opinion, I think these are super versatile. For me and my style, this is a perfect everyday kind of jean. I got these in a size 31 actually because of their waist measurements and like how weird it is. Honestly, I could have gone with, I wish I got a 32. These are actually quite tight. Yeah, it's like a perfect, for me, it's a perfect everyday skinny jean, and I wear skinny jeans quite often. And the black wax kind of gives it that leathery kind of punk look, but at the same time it's not super in your face, so I think it's like perfect. And I'm super keen to see how it fades, especially the wax. The reason I got these is I want to see that sort of like high contrast wax fading, and I think that'd be super interesting to see how these jeans turn out. So these are kind of like my spring summer kind of jeans, lightweight, 9 ounce. Because of how weird the waist sizing is on Naked and Famous jeans, I actually have this new belt that I got from I think it's Ground Y or it's site. Either way, it's Yoji Yamamoto. This super elongated belt. You'll see how it fits on body, but I do love that kind of elongated belt look with like the dangly sort of thing. But yeah, in terms of the fit, I went with the stacked guy fit. What really drew me to this fit is the fact that it's a skinny fit, but it's got a higher rise. So the rise on these, in my opinion, would be like the perfect rise length. Everything about the fit of these jeans is perfect, except for if it was a 32 on everything else except the waist, these would fit perfectly. So I kind of do regret getting a size 31, but I do make it work, and hopefully over time they will stretch. I mean, they do fit, I do wear these a lot. It's just minorly uncomfortable. I'm losing light. All right, moving on real quick. Talk less about these things and give more details, I guess. Next up, Song for the Mute trousers. You're gonna see quite a lot of Song for the Mute. Reason being is that they are an Australian brand and they're based in Sydney. So, you know, I actually get to visit their store and try things on and get things from their store. So all these are from, all the pieces I'm going to show you from Song for the Mute. It's going to be, I think there's going to be 3 pieces, are all from their 21.2 collection titled Beast. Yeah, these are made in Japan and fabric is sourced from Japan. But these are like their most, this is like their signature trouser. I believe the nickname for them is like the Melvin cut or something like that, because the guy that made these is called Melvin and he wears them all the time. I think so. Can't remember the story. But yeah, these fit me literally perfectly. These are my favorite trouser, period. They fit me perfectly. I think it's something about that Asian body, you know, like if you have that Asian body, you know the struggles I go through. Yeah, I think a lot of the designers there is kind of like Asian as well, so they sort of cut their pieces to their body type, and obviously I have that kind of body type. Really high rise, like a sort of carrot kind of slim fit, and then it's slightly cropped at the bottom, which is, in my opinion, my favorite cut of trouser. I do like to show off that break between the shoe and the pants. To me, I think that break is like, I don't know, I think proportionally it looks amazing, and it makes outfits look like crisp and clean, and it really highlights whatever shoe you're wearing. It actually comes with like this belt loop. I don't know what you call these things. You put them on your waist belt waist. I used to leave this on, but I take it off now, and I do like that plain sort of look. I had an outfit that I wore, as you'll see in the B-roll. I wear these trousers with the belt chain and it's like a semi-formal kind of look, but honestly with the belt chain it gives off a completely different vibe. It kind of gives off like a piratey kind of vibe. Without this, it kind of makes it more like SLP, sleek, sexy kind of look. So this actually does a lot for an outfit. Yeah, every season they do different kinds of these belt chain loop things. Like, I need to know what they're called. But yeah, this season they kind of went more 90s or 80s kind of vintage, colorful kind of look. I mean, if that's your thing, that's your thing, but to me it wasn't really my thing, so I haven't gotten anything from their new season. I almost got a sweater from them, but kind of told myself I don't really need it. Definitely check out their new collection, it's really beautiful. So in terms of the details, they have button fly, really thick, beautiful buttons, 2 back pockets and 2 front pockets, front pleat. I kind of ironed these kind of funny, so my pleats are kind of fucked up, but still really, really beautiful fit. Not much more I can say. It's just like the perfect cropped carrot fit trouser. Also, the material is I think it's a gabardine or a wool gabardine made in Japan. Same people that do the material for Yoji, I believe. So that's all the trousers. So next up is shirts or t-shirts, and I only have one, so I'll get through this one quite quickly. It is a really unique kind of double layered shirt by Individual Sentiment. It's a Japanese brand. I believe they think of themselves as avant-garde. I could be wrong though, but yeah, really unique. It's double layered, so I believe the outside layer is like this cotton crepe. It's quite textured, quite quite rough. And on the inside is like this really, really, I don't know, smooth. I don't even know how to explain how nice it feels. Like it's like really, really smooth, very lustrous, kind of cotton jersey, I believe. So yeah, on the inside it is very comfortable on the skin, and then on the outside is quite rough. I can see how this piece would age beautifully, how it's constructed and how kind of nappy and rough the outside is. I can imagine that the outside will get holes while the inside will remain kind of lustrous and beautiful and really soft on the skin, while the outside kind of distresses. I think that's the kind of intended design of this piece. It's actually sewn together on the sleeves, so if you can see here, you can't really take the two apart because of the sleeves, but other than that it's completely separate. On its own it kind of gives like a tank top underneath a t-shirt kind of look. I personally would wear this layered, so you wouldn't really see the sides. It is a very slim cut, quite close to the body, so it's kind of like an everyday kind of t-shirt, something that you could like wear underneath everything. In terms of the cut, it is longer in the back and shorter in the front, if you can see there. Probably know by now, but that's my favorite kind of cut in terms of tops. Yeah, the inner layer drops a lot lower than the outer layer. Yeah, really unique brand. I got this on sale, so it was cool. It was really, really cheap. I believe it was 70% off, so I got a real steal on it. So yeah, really, really beautiful piece. I think it's definitely something that will get better, like a lot better with age. And I think it was designed with age in mind. Yeah, so excited to wear that piece a lot more, but right now it's kind of getting colder, so I can't really wear them that much. And then moving on, well, shirts. I have this song, another song for the Mute. This is their Peach Cupro, kind of like camp collar bowling kind of shirt. Really beautiful, different shades of white, kind of cream white, this kind of eggshell off-white. And then on this back, this kind of lilac purple. What really drew me to this piece is the fact that it was on sale, one. Number two, camp collar. I love camp collars. And number three, and the most important one, is the fabric. It is a peach cupro, and if anyone's felt cupro and knows how soft and beautiful and silky smooth cupro is, this is kind of like that, but like a fuzzy kind of suede kind of texture, kind of like the hair on a peach. And I think that's why it's called peach cupro. I don't know how it's made, but you really just have to feel this piece to know what I'm talking about. It is super unique, really beautiful. It does crease and wrinkle really easily. At the same time, it kind of loses those creases quite easily as well. I will say this though, what is really annoying about the cut of this is that the yoke, it kind of like your shoulder section, it's cut funny because it's so low that you kind of can't do that comfortably, if you know what I mean. It's kind of hard to explain. I tried to show it in the b-roll, but I hope you get what I'm trying to say. So that is a big downside to this piece, but in terms of like look and aesthetic, this piece is beautiful, and it kind of works with my hair because of how weird my hair color is now. It kind of matches quite nicely with the shirt. What I love about Song from the Mute is that they are designed to be super oversized and elongated. So I am a true to size 48, Italian 48, and all the pieces that I've got are size 48 in terms of tops, and this is the intended fit, and that's how they fit on my body. The only downside I have is, as I said, the yoke bit and how hard it is to kind of do this kind of movement. But other than that, really beautiful material, really beautiful colors, and works really well with my hair right now. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say about that piece. Next up, we have another camp collared shirt. It's kind of like the Hawaiian shirt by Naked and Famous. I didn't know it was a woman's piece, but because of the button layouts, I definitely know it is a woman's piece. But yeah, it actually fits perfectly on me. Thank God it does. I think I got a double XL, and if I got a medium, this shit would have been way too small on me. I wanted it to fit like super oversized, like double XL for men, but because it is a women's piece, it kind of fits like a true to size medium, and it kind of gives me that short, cropped in the body, really sleek SLP kind of slim shirt. But it is, I believe it is a 100% cotton, but it is a very thin cotton. I'm not sure if you can tell, but it is kind of see-through. Really soft though, really beautiful. And the buttons, I believe, are coconut buttons, so they are 100% natural. A camp collar, and it has this what made me want to get this piece is this really beautiful Japanese kind of skeleton print all over it. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about that piece. I think it really works well with like slimmer sort of looks. All right, we're almost done. Moving on to knitwear, and this is kind of why I didn't get the knitwear piece from Song for the Mute, but this is a piece from Demo Baza. If you guys don't know this brand, it's basically, if you ever watched Dune, the new one by Denis Villeneuve and Timothy and all the people involved in that movie, their look is basically the look from that Dune, and they even have a collaboration with them. So if you want to get any pieces from that movie, go to Demo Baza. But yeah, I got this this kind of like dystopic kind of look, but at the same time kind of grungy. It's a alpaca poly blend sweater. The sleeves are super elongated, the body is elongated, kind of uneven hem, really textured, kind of fluffy kind of look, a kind of rough grungy aesthetic, and the sleeves are super extended, kind of like a Rick Owens long sleeve. And I think the intended purpose of that is that you can stack the sleeves, but if you wanted to, you can also cover your hands. You know, it kind of feels nice to have a fabric over your hands. What's interesting about this piece, you'll see on the website, but it comes with this balaclava. Yeah, you can kind of wear it as like a neck piece if you wanted to, like a neck warmer. Yeah, you can kind of wear it as a neck warmer, kind of like this, or if you want, you can do the whole balaclava thing. I mean, like Among Us kind of thing. Among Us ninja kind of look. There's really no point in me owning this except for the neck warmer. Like I could definitely see myself wear this as like a neck warmer, but I don't want to be looking kind of sus. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I want to make a quick note of the neckline. I think it has a really beautiful wide neckline, which I really love, really comfortable. The material is kind of scratchy. It was a lot scratchier when I first had it, but over time, over wearing it more, it's definitely become a lot more comfortable. So keep that in mind. I did get a size medium. It is on sale, I believe still. I think it's called the Digital Master sweater. You're gonna have to double check that. I think it's definitely worth it. I think it's really high quality, and I wish I could get more stuff from Demo Baza, but it is kind of difficult in terms of like buying into it. It's really expensive, and it's got such a unique style that it's kind of like Rick, right? You kind of just have to like go head to toe in it. And so that's why this is me kind of dipping my toes in it. So, and we're moving on to outerwear. I believe I have 3 more pieces to show. But once again, Song for the Mute. See there, the tag, Song for the Mute. Can't remember the exact name. I believe it is. I believe it's called the Mountain Hoodie. Size 48. Part of their 21.2 collection titled Beast. It is a lot more of a plainer kind of look. I think a lot of the pieces that I got from Song for the Mute are their more basic kind of pieces. They do a lot more louder kind of prints, and like they work with a lot more louder materials as well, if you do like that sort of stuff. But honestly, I'm not too big a fan of those pieces as of right now. Maybe down in the future I would like those pieces, but I do like the more plainer pieces. But yeah, I believe this is like, I wear this piece literally every day. I never had like a regular ass black hoodie, and because I was just so like, oh, I want to get a black hoodie. If I'm going to get a black hoodie, I want something that's like really special, really unique, but at the same time, every day, really wearable. And so this piece, like, it was kind of impulsive, but at the same time, it kind of checks all my boxes. It's just really cool to visit a place, talk to people there, and really feel connected to something. I don't know what it is. It kind of feels like going to the store. It kind of felt like getting a souvenir, if you know what I mean. Like it was like a real experience. It fits me perfectly, like literally perfectly. You'll see it on body. It's really unique. It's got double YKK zips. If you know me, I love my double zips. And it's got like this satin kind of piping down the middle. It gives this unique texture, and it's kind of got this asymmetric flip. So it's showing the loop back side, and then the smooth knitted section is on the inside. But on the back as well, it's kind of asymmetric. It got an oversized elongated fit. The sleeve, the cuffs, and the ribbing only slightly bunches it in, which I really love. And it's got these chenille patches on the elbows. Honestly, the chenille patches on the elbows really helps in terms of durability, but they also look really cool and give a unique texture. Like this hoodie has a ton of textures going on in it, and that's what makes it so special. But at the same time, it's incredibly wearable and really basic. It's really exciting because of the textures and the different textures that they use, rather than loud prints or colors. It's kind of got that balance that I really love. And in terms of the cut, it's like the super wide raglan with like dartings on the shoulder. So there's like a little line on the shoulder here. Fits really beautifully. I love raglan shoulders or raglan sleeves. A super elevated, high quality basic, as I mentioned in my slow fashion video, and that's why I get a ton of wear out of this piece. And then one more jacket, and I kind of regret buying this, honestly. I kind of want to sell this piece. If anyone does want this, hit me up. on my Insta. Goodbye Lucas. Just DM me if you want this. I am willing to sell it to you. It is a Viridi-Anne windbreaker. It is waterproof. It is reversible. But this is why for some reason, I cannot understand why they designed it like this. On the side here, if you can see, they laser cut ventilation holes on like this, the forearm. But it is a waterproof material. So what is the point of making something waterproof if you can just get wet because of the laser cut holes on the front of your forearms? It is such an open area that it's like, what? I don't understand it. What I do understand is the ventilation holes, the laser cut holes on the under pit. That to me makes a ton of sense. It's not really that accessible for like water to get here, and it provides ventilation in terms of like breathability, and wearing waterproof stuff, it is quite stuffy. Like when you want to be waterproof in like a summer sort of humid kind of environment, which is why I got this. But other than that, honestly, this piece is really nice. It has this really unique seam work going on. It is completely reversible, but I definitely think that's more of like a fashion week kind of look. Yeah, I would personally never wear it like this, but they designed it with the intent for people to be able to do this, like wear it like this. They even style it that way on their website. And to push this even further, they have a zip toggle that kind of flips inside out, so you can use it on the inside and the outside. Yeah, Viridi-Anne is definitely more of like a fashion kind of approach to tech wear. Everything else about this piece, except for like these forearm holes, like I love about this piece. I love that it has like this detachable kind of mouth guard. Rarely, if not never, have used it, but I do love the look of it when it's on your shoulder. Kind of gives like this militant sort of asymmetric look, which I think is just so sick. What I don't understand too is like the button details. Like you can clip it like here, but then it bulges the material. Why don't you just put the button down here so that like it lays flat? I think like moments like that, maybe I'm stupid, but it feels like, I feel like I'm an asshole for calling them dumb, but it's pretty dumb of how they designed it. Other than that though, like everything's branded, high quality, really unique like asymmetric seam work going on. It's like curving and stuff, and it's got like this really boxy biker jacket kind of fit to it. Just those small little things, just like, I don't know, maybe I don't understand it, I don't know. Yeah, kind of regret getting this. I got it because there was a sale during Boxing Day, and if I need a waterproof jacket, I am definitely wearing it. I'm not wasting it. Yeah, if you do want it, hit me up. And here is honestly, this is a holy grail as well as my boots. Viridi-Anne, if you don't know, one of my favorite brands of all time, Viridi-Anne, and I got this piece during a sale, like a massive like 70-80% off sale. I didn't get this for dirt cheap, but relative to the retail price I did. Puffer overcoat. It's got a ton of details. It's a lot easier to see in the B-roll, and holding this up is kind of annoying. So these gloves that it comes with, you can actually unbutton it on the inside of the sleeve. It's a lot easier to see when you turn it inside out. But yeah, detachable. These are detachable if you didn't want this. It's too warm, you can get rid of it. Really interesting, really unique design. The reason why this is like a holy grail for me is that it has that Blade Runner overcoat fit. Like Blade Runner 2049, my favorite movie of all time. The coat that Ryan Gosling wears, this has pretty much the exact same cut. If you guys are big fans of Twitch and OTK Sear, or Vincent Sear actually has the Blade Runner coat, but this to me is like, it's like not costumey, but it is, if you know what I mean. Like it's like borderline cosplay. That's why I love this jacket. Like it gives that look, but it is like fashion forward, and it is like very designer, beautiful looking, very avant-garde-esque. I mean, this piece also has a YKK double zips, but these are like super bulky. It's got like a button closure if you want to like just like keep that shape going. So you can like button it just like that. On the inside, really, really beautiful. I think it's thin sillet, extra soft insulation. So it's got their thin sillet trademark tag, so you know it's using that techie material. 2 inner zip pockets. Viridi-Anne tag. This is a size 3. I'm a size 3 in Viridi-Anne. It's got a back slit button. So if you want to like stop ventilation, you can button it up. There's nothing more I could really say. It's incredible. It's an incredible piece. It's that perfect balance between like spectacle, costume, and everyday wearable. Like it hits that perfect medium. And that's what I love about this piece. Super excited to break it out this winter. I haven't worn it out once, but it hasn't been cold enough yet. But when I'm able to like travel more, like actually go overseas and visit countries that do get like super cold, I'm 1000% bringing this. I think this is like the puffer jacket. If anyone wants something kind of similar to this, or like kind of in that same avant-garde vein, Julia 7 does super oversized puffers as well. I think My Beautiful Landlet has one as well. I almost got that one, the one by My Beautiful Landlet. It's kind of has this full zip and it has that super high collar, but it also had a hood. Yeah, that was also another alternative that I did want, and that one is pretty much the same price as this, but only because this was on sale. Like I got this for like 80% off. Even at 80% off, it was the same price as a full price My Beautiful Landlet puffer coat. So that's how expensive this piece is. Super hyped about that. I had to really dig through the sales just to pick out a piece like this. For reference, size 3. Yeah, I could talk about my pieces for ages and all the details and intricacies and why I got certain pieces and what I love about them. So hopefully it wasn't too boring. But yeah, these are all the pickups that I've acquired since November all the way till now. So actually there's two more sneakers that I didn't show in this video, but I'll probably do a video separately on them because they're kind of weird sneakers. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, the usual jazz, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.